This video is going to take us through the steps to complete 2-3 of Work Together. So this is very similar to the 2-2, just some different account titles, and we're going to get into some other things with capital and expense and sales. So once again, here are the account titles, and then here are the transactions. And it's really a continuation because it's the dates that continue after the ones we left off in 2-2. So the same thing, that gives us the T account, and we have to figure out what is debiting and crediting. And remember, we always have to label our debits first. So the first transaction on March 11th, we sold services on account to Johannes Erickson, $125. So basically we sold something to somebody, but they're not paying us any cash at this time. So it's a sale on account. So if we forget how to even do that, go back to your account titles, and here it is, accounts receivable, Johannes Erickson. So this is an asset. So then we'll scroll down here, and that means that we are going to debit the accounts receivable for that person by the amount that we sold the items that cost. Then we're going to credit our sales account. Sales is always increased on the credit side, so we have to label that as a credit. So what does this really mean? We didn't get cash right now, because if we did, we'd put the label cash up here. Instead, it was kind of like somebody told us, I want to buy this now, but I want to pay you later. So this person now has a debt to us in the form of accounts receivable for $125. It's an asset, so it increases on the debit side. Sales always increases on the credit side. Second transaction. 13th, we received cash from sales. So this time, instead of on account, we received the cash. Still made a sale though today, $260. So this time our asset is cash. It increases on the debit side for $260. We still made a sale. Sales always increase on the credit side. 14th, paid cash for the telephone bill. So if we're not sure how to label telephone bill, again, we go over here. We look at this, and here it is, utilities expense. Telephone is a utilities expense. So paid cash for telephone bill, $54. So down here, what did we do? All expenses increase on the debit side. So we're going to have a utilities expense for $54. It increases our expense, it shows as an increase as a debit. And what did we do? We paid cash, so cash is going to decrease. Cash is an asset, it decreases on the credit side for $54. So we always have to have, remember, one debit, one credit. If you think of this in your head, paid cash, you know automatically that cash has to be the credit, so we have to figure out then what would be the debit. So it's kind of problem solving as you go. 16th, received cash on account from Johannes Erickson, $125. So they're going to pay off that debt that they have for us. So what did we do here? We received cash of $125, and then we're going to credit their account because now they don't have to pay us any more money. So they paid it off. So if you look up here, we debited it when they bought it from us, and then we credit their account when they paid it off. So now their balance would be $0. Last one, the 19th, paid cash to owner for a withdrawal of equity of $200. All that basically means is the owner took money out of their business. So what did we do here? Our owner is John Jensen, and when they take money out, it's called drawing. Think of a withdrawal, and they withdrew cash. Okay, so down here, just like expenses are debited to show the increase, so is drawing. Drawing and expenses are the same kind of funny way to think about, they have to be debited to show the increase. And then we credit the cash because cash is being taken out of our business and into the owner's hands. So when it comes out of the business, paying it means we credit the cash. So debiting the drawing for the owner, crediting cash for that one. So these again might seem a little tricky at first. Remember to always go back to your notes because they're all in here. Different names, but the same type of transaction is posted in your notes, so you can always have something to refer back to if you forget how to do the debits and credits for those. So this concludes the 2-3 Work Together problem. Go ahead and finish this and move on to the On Your Own for 2-3.